Arlington police announced 4 arrests for last night's shooting that wounded 2 people at the Parks Mall in Arlington. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. That shooting happened following apparently a fight over a girl. The gunfight led to a lockdown and evacuation of that mall. Police released mugshots for 3 of the suspects. The 4th suspect is in the hospital. Today, as the mall reopened, we learned one of the shooting victims was an innocent bystander. Fox 4's Dion England live in Arlington tonight with the latest developments. Dion.
Hey there, Steve. That's right. A fight is what led to this mall shooting, and police say one of the 2 people struck was a woman who was shopping and had nothing to do with any of it. Less than 24 hours after gunfire inside the Parks Mall, shopping resumes. Perspectives from the parking lot to a view inside appear like a typical day. A stark contrast from Thursday night when more than 35 police units responded to the mall shooting scene.
So I work actually at the Chick-fil-A in the Parks Mall. So in my work group chat, people were talking about it.
Investigators quickly determined it was not a random active shooter situation, but rather an isolated fight between 2 groups of teens who did not know each other. However, one individual tried to talk to another's girlfriend.
Whole entire incident was over something as simple as just speaking with this female subject. And one of the individuals did not like that the group was speaking to his girlfriend. Investigators say the violence started on an escalator. A 17-year-old pointed a gun at an 18-year-old, hit him with it, but then lost control of it. During that process, the 17-year-old dropped the firearm, and the 18-year-old male who was originally hit with the firearm picked up that firearm and shot and fired a round at the 17-year-old male. 17-year-old male was shot in the arm, and a female who was nearby and not involved in the incident was shot in the foot. Police say 2 teens were arrested for fighting in public. The injured 17-year-old who was shot in the arm is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Police say the 18-year-old who shot him ran away and wasn't located until Friday morning. He was located in Mansfield at his parents' house, and he was arrested this morning with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge. Meantime, police presence at the Parks Mall is increased, as are the safety precautions of shoppers.
I don't go to the mall too much just because of the things that have been recently happening, but yeah, of course, when I go, always aware, always off my phone, looking around, yeah.
Now, we understand neither of the injuries in this incident are life-threatening. Now, police also told us this afternoon they have not located the gun that was used in this shooting. They are urging anyone who may have additional information, or if you've recorded video of the incident while it was happening, to get in touch with them right away.